What things did you do as a kid that you now realize is extremely weird? 1. I used to eat tissues as a kid. My mum found out one day and yelled at me to stop. As any sane parent would do. So I started eating them in secret. Sneaking away with a tissue box to another room to eat a tissue or two. Until one day when I was about 5 years old I had to go to the hospital. I had no idea what was going on, all I knew was that I had trouble breathing through my nose. Before my operation I was in the hospital and I overheard one of the nurses say that they just needed to remove the excess tissue in my nose. Naturally I thought that the tissues I had eaten had started getting clogged up in my nose and I never ate a tissue again. I realized at 14 that it was muscle tissue in my nose and not the actual tissues I was eating. 2. When I was around 8 years old I liked the way clean towels tasted. Something I really enjoyed was putting a towel over a straw and drinking Kool-Aid through it. My mother wasn't a fan of having white towels covered with red spots, so she put a stop to it pretty quick. 3. I used to stand in my bedroom window and try to stay as still as possible so the neighbors would think my parents had had a statue made of me. I would stand in different poses too. So they'd think there were multiple statues which my parents would rotate around the house. The way I saw it, only important people had statues built of them. I wanted the neighbors to know they lived near a pretty important guy. 4. Found a cat skull buried in the garden, pulled the teeth out and put them under my pillow for what I thought would be easy money. 5. In grade 1 we would sit in a group on the floor in front of the teacher while she read us stories. I would sit at the back of the group against the wall and pull my pants halfway down my butt. I liked feeling the cool ground wall against my bare butt. 6. I would add several drops of Tabasco to my unsweetened iced tea. I called it Asian tea despite knowing Tabasco and Lipton were in no way Asian. I also didn't like it very much but made myself drink it so that I could understand the Asian community better. Asian friends I have now are still baffled at the connection I tried to make. 7. I used to eat mechanical pencil lead. No idea how I got into that habit but I think I enjoyed the crunchiness of it. Did it for a little while but showed it to a classmate and she immediately went to the teacher who then called my mom who scolded me and told me to stop. Goodbye 0.7 mm, you will be missed.